Let's get to our spoiler review of Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Billy Batson and his foster siblings, who transform into superheroes by saying Shazam, are forced to get back into action and fight the daughters of Atlas, who they must stop from using a weapon that could destroy the world. So that's Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. Very cool movie. It comes in at a runtime of 130 minutes. It's directed by David F. Sandberg, a Warner Bros. Production, and one of the last few films, actually the last that comes out before The Flash, that's about to reset the whole DC timeline, which he will inevitably probably be put out of existence after it has a budget of $125 million, has not been doing as hot as at the box office just yet, but we'll have to wait and see for the final gross to see if this was a bit of a flop or an actual worthy return for Warner Brothers. So far, people have not been connecting with this movie too much. It's a 3.1 on Letterboxd, a 6.8 on IMDb, and only a 46 on Metacritic. Where do you land with Fury of Gods, Shazam?
Are we jumping straight into our scores? Is that how quickly we're going to cover this movie?
We don't care. No, we do.
Because I got to admit, this is a long recording. I like this.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the been. Sorry, I'm having a stroke here. This has got to be one of the longest recordings we've done in a long time.
No, last week was also like an hour and 30. We went in so much detail.
Oh, was it actually?
We are
wow.
on the streak
Okay.
for long episodes, which I don't want this to be super long. We'll keep it brief, but we'll probably spend about a couple of minutes on it.
Let's
But what
keep
did
it
you make
brief.
of it?
I got you. I thought it was okay. It wasn't that crazy. It's probably one of the better DC EU movies that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it as much. I still think the first one is better.
Yeah.
And when I came out of it, I did think that most of the jokes landed. So I gave it
Really?
a 3 out of 5. Thanks for coming to the Quite On Set podcast. My name is Lachlan. This is Ewan.
It was so much
we are
faster
powered by
than I thought it would
Cinnamon.
go. I actually do have a few more thoughts than that that I want to get into. Just
Wow.
briefly.
More than one thought.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's get into a conversation.
Okay. We do get a returning cast. I feel like Zachary Levi is fun. He doesn't work for me as well as Shazam because especially there's a bit of a disjointment between him and his alter ego, or like I guess he's the alter ego and the kid. They just don't match at all. It's not the same person. That's like the biggest issue I got with it, and it's so wanky with that idea of what it tries to have him like his internal conflict of like leading, having a purpose, is mumbled, jumbled, rumbled, and dumpstered into a dumpster fire. It just doesn't work. So I don't know if you stayed for the post-credit scenes, but I don't know what they're doing.
I stayed for one.
For the Waller one. I think that's the one, right? I don't remember the second.
The first one was the two guys going to join him in the Justice Society, and I thought that was a really dumb end credit scene. I'm not staying for whatever the second one is.
Yeah, I actually don't remember what the second one was. I don't know if I think it's like one for the wizard comes at the end of the film before they cut the credits. I don't remember because it's so forgettable. Then I think the superhero team of where is it set? It's set in Philadelphia. The Fiasco Philadelphia or something like that. It's all right. The dynamics there. I'm just interested in whatever interested in whatever Mary does because I feel like she's interesting on screen. That's all I'll say. All of the other people are just fine. They're just there. What do you make of the villains? You know, the Daughters of Atlas.
What a incredible talent
Wasted.
that we have on screen.
Yeah.
For some of the blandest villains. Helen Mirren, everybody. Can I get a round of applause?
I mean, she's
Helen
also
Mirren?
in the Fast and Furious.
Look at her go. Wow, look at her
getting
go.
the money.
Look at her go. She is killing it. Lucy Liu. Can I get a round of applause for Lucy Liu? Like, these are some of the greatest kick-ass, badass women in history. And they are... Oh, sorry. And also, can I get a round of applause for Rachel Zegler as well? Rachel Zegler as Athena. Well done.
Yeah.
Ewan?
No.
You have something you want to say?
I thought the issue I got with Rachel Zegler is I'm fine with her. I think she'll be great in Beauty and the Beast because being as surface level as I am, I guess, in this is like she'll do a great beauty. In the acting department, I felt like her character was so not working for me, where she was just like standing around reacting and being like a happy person, which obviously she's playing a character to get close to another character, but she's like that the entire movie. Although there's like other people who don't work as characters as well, she just stood out the most. It's just like trying to make a pretty face the whole time. And it kind of bothered me. It was like it's so distracting. She wasn't really acting well. It was just pretty bad.
Can someone tell me where she's from?
I don't know.
Like, how is she famous? Because she's only been in 2 films, and that's West Side Story and Shazam.
I think she is someone who was on Broadway or something like that. I think she's definitely a someone who has a
Rachel
background.
Zegler is a American actress, singer, debuting in a musical drama, West Side Story. So is she only, like, did she become famous because of West Side Story? And she's playing Snow White?
She is, yeah. She's playing Snow White. She hasn't been in a lot. Yeah, I thought it was more, but I guess it is really just Maria in West Side Story, which also is
you're
a lead
right.
role.
You're right. She. Oh, okay, hang on. It says musicals in high school.
I thought she won a Tony, but she's just also in West Side Story with Ansel Elgort, who's named Tony. Wait. She reached a large audience with her cover of Lady Gaga's song Shallow, known from a song A Star is Born. She's also just 19, by the way. So wait, no, she's over 20.
Oh, wow,
no,
really?
she's not 19. Never mind. Wait, why did I think she was 19? No, she's 21. 22 even. No, she's about to turn 22. She's 21. I thought she was like 19. I thought in like one of the interviews it said that. Yeah, I think she just kind of came out of. I thought she was in some productions. I guess maybe there was some other people. Anyways, she's been popping off. I think she was fine in West Side Story. She was pretty good in it. I'm sure she'd do fine in Snow White. But to me, she stood out as like the person who worked the least for me. Although like I gotta give it that. I think Shazam, like the movie overall, had more misses than hits when it came to the jokes, but some of the jokes actually really landed for me. They were quite funny.
Yeah.
So overall, I
For
can't.
the jokes that landed, they landed.
Yeah.
But there were some bad ones in there.
Yeah, like the whole subplot with Wonder Woman was unbearable. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. It was kind of gross. It was kind of weird.
They spent all the money in the final shot, and they couldn't get her in the date scene.
Yeah, the date scene was so.
That was so annoying.
It was really weird because it also didn't make sense that like he would like I don't know. It's such like a. It made sense from the perspective of the Shazam character, which is also weird because I think he's 18 in this, right? Or he's like, yeah, I don't know, or about to turn 18.
About to turn 18.
It's like the anime thing. Why not make the guy an adult? It's so much weirder if you're like, he's barely adult. He's just about to be. Just make him adult, and then the stuff is like, at least legally, it's not that weird. But yeah. I mean, once you
they made that. Oh my god! When they made that,
you're
joke
into
that
older women.
I'm 6,000 years old,
Yeah.
and then they kiss.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think he's 18. Is this?
Yeah, he's younger.
This is weird,
he's younger.
right?
It's really weird.
Like,
yeah.
Hey.
Although
what can
he
I
does
say?
behave like a teenager as well, which I don't really get. Again, that's like for the logic of like these two characters kissing, that's fine. It just was a bit odd overall. I think this was a bit of a mess. Which by the way, I think earlier in the show you brought up like Guillermo del Toro being in Death Stranding. The director here, I noticed because he's got like gray spiked hair. He was also in like one of the scenes where like all of the creatures unleash and he's like killed in there or like thrown around. I was like, oh, that's a guy I know on screen. Other than
I know that guy.
I think they should have just killed him. I hate it when a character dies and they just bring him back for no reason. Just kill the guy. Just like leave there needs to be some sort of, because like the whole time when you watch a scene like that, you think, okay, let's get to it. When is he going to come back? When is he going to pop back up? Then you're just like waiting until the movie's over. So then just not do it if you don't have the guts to kill someone off. Which obviously they're not going to kill off the main guy, but yeah. Overall, underwhelming. Lachlan, you gave it a 3 out of 5. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. So that's our review of the DCEU film. I guess now newly under DCU. We might see Shazam back, but maybe not the same version. It's also not a character that really needs to be in the DC universe. It's not really one of the ones that is like exciting or fun to see. The shtick has kind of been done, I guess, now with the teenager who gets powers. I think we got that
Mm.
covered in other ways, and I'm looking forward to some like it's at first when they came up with that like post credit scene, I thought like they work for Amanda Waller, and it's I guess they don't work for her anymore. I don't completely remember.
They work for the Justice Society.
And Waller is an upcoming series that they're doing on HBO with DC. So I was thinking, okay, maybe they tie it to this, and like some of the movie characters actually going to like to the series or something like that. But I guess they didn't really do that. And I think there's no Justice Society movie that they've set up, so I don't know what this actually was for. It felt a
Mm.
bit out of place.